I think the construction companies really suffered in that time.
Yeah. Now let's talk about the mistakes that people make or businesses make when they get too heavy on tech itself, right? What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, too heavy on tech. So it is an interesting one. So the tech's great when you're not thinking about the tech. I mean, there's that teething problem, that teething time of getting the whole team onto a new way of doing things. That's expected, but overall, it should once everyone's figured out the new process, it should be behind the scenes and never be thought of again almost, because it's so freeing of your time and it makes things easier. No tech should be making things harder. And it
No.
feels like it in the short term sometimes, because there's an old way of doing things, and learning something new is always hard, and getting everyone involved is hard. But when you get the tech right, it's behind the scenes and you haven't got to think about it because it's not breaking all the time.
Yeah, exactly. And I just did a post this morning about, like, think of one process that you could automate.
Mm,
Think of once each day, just think of one step and just get that, you know. So it doesn't have to be overwhelming either. It can be, and also you don't need to do this on your own as a business owner. You've got a
no.
team of people who are doing the work. We've become almost like a robot in this
Yeah.
industrial age. It's funny that a lot of tasks could be replaced with humanoid robots. And
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
if you ask your team, they're likely to tell you where the pain points are, what's going slow, what's not
Yeah.
working so well. So there's clues, and as I says, those clues are the ones that are going to help you become successful. Success leaves clues.
Yeah,
So
for sure. There's a
yeah,
scenario, what you're speaking of. There's a company I'm thinking of. I won't say who they are because I don't know what I can say, but they're mainly in Melbourne. And so the team are usually working from the office in Melbourne, but there's an office down here near Geelong where I am, just outside of Melbourne, not far away, but a different office. And it's only manned or persons. I don't want to be gender, but there's only a person in there occasionally,
mhm.
and so they use the same software and systems. Everything's set up exactly the same as it is in Melbourne. So it should function exactly like Melbourne. But they never bothered to ask the person down there, does it work all the time? And
Mm.
they found out that once they asked the question, it doesn't. And for some reason, there was some glitch. Now, I don't know what the exact problem was, but having asked the question, they found out because the software is left dormant, it sort of builds up some sort of cache